Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Ryan. I'm coming to you with another King Arthur's Gold strategy video. And this one I'm going to show you a strategy that I like to use in really big maps to cover a large distance without using tunnel entrances and exits. And I call it the Sky Tower and Launch strategy. The prerequisite for doing this is you need to have a siege station already built. This is so that you can buy a catapult. You also need to obviously be a builder, and you need to have, a good amount of wood. Depending on the size of the map, you might need more wood, and you'll need to have at least 100 stone to build the tunnel exit, and you'll need to have a tunnel entrance built as well. So let's go ahead and build a tunnel entrance while I'm here and get a bit more wood just so I can show you. Basically what you'll want to do is you'll want to build a gigantic line, basically a vertical line of wall panel all the way up into the atmosphere, and then at the very top you'll want to create some wooden blocks and then make it wide enough so that you can put a tunnel exit up there and a catapult facing the opponent side. That way when people spawn, they'll take the tunnel entrance all the way up to the very top where you have built an exit, and then you'll be up there to launch like warriors or whoever all the way to the other side of the map. They'll be able to cross a large distance without using a tunnel. Maybe you'll have seen this strategy done before. Maybe you saw some guys like fly all the way to your side of the map and wondered how they got there, even though you never saw them actually come over. Or maybe you saw somebody on the other side of the map, like using the mini-map, you saw them building something really high into the sky, but you weren't sure what they were doing. This is what they're doing. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to use just wood, build a single vertical platform all the way up into the sky. You'll try and get near the top, but it doesn't have to be exactly near the top. Just keep in mind that the higher you make this, the farther your catapult, the distance it'll cover when you launch somebody. I'm using the sandbox map just so I won't be interrupted, but if you're playing a real capture the flag map or something, you'll want to do this fast. So we'll just keep it at this distance for now. Once you've built a suitable height, you'll want to take the stone walling and wall to the left and right of the very top wall panel that you built as far as you can. On top of this, you'll want to put stone blocks, giving yourself a 2-block radius or 2-block space for you to climb up the ladder and get to the top and stand on it. And this takes advantage of the physics in this game, which rely on a single back paneling line in order to support, I think it's 4x4 going left and right. And coincidentally, this is just wide enough to put the structures that you want to build. So with that base in place, it looks like I need more stone, so I'm going to go mine some. With that base in place, you'll want to put the left. Naturally there's no stone. There we go. You just need a bit more stone for that tunnel so I can show you what it's going to look like. There, that should be enough. You'll want to make the platforms 4 blocks wide on either side, so you have just enough space to put both. So once this platform is built, first you'll want to construct the tunnel exit here. This is so your guys can spawn up here. And then by building this, you should have accrued about 120 gold, give or take. That's just enough to buy a catapult. From here you'll climb up that panel that you've built with ladders, all the way up to the side that faces the enemy base and construct the catapult here. You'll hit E again to lock it in place, and now you're good. Now somebody can warp up here. You as the builder or whoever can just sit here and wait and launch them. They'll be launched, you know, at a distance that's, you know, related to the distance and height that you built up into the sky. Now, a common pitfall of this is this really isn't a strategy that you should do at the very beginning of the game, because if you know anything about the physics of King Arthur's Gold, you'll know that if somebody breaks even one block of this wall paneling, then the whole thing is going to fall down. What you'll want to do instead is build this after both the flags, or however many flags there are on the map, after they're secured, and after you have like a stone wall that keeps the enemy base from getting to your side, you know, relatively quickly. Once those conditions are met, you should go ahead and build this on a really big map and start launching people. But what you'll want to do after it's been constructed, when you have some time in a map, is you'll want to build some support beams all the way up. This kind of fortifies it so that if somebody were to break one of the bottom wall panels, then the whole thing wouldn't come crashing down. But just to get it started, you really only need one. You can just take it back and forth, and you know, if somebody's defending this structure, that could last conceivably the whole game and give you the edge. So I hope that helps.